Alright, welcome and welcome back to the channel. Y'all see the title of the video. I already know there's been a bunch of YouTubers who already made vids on Caitlin Clark being out for the next 2 weeks because that's just big time news. She's a star player of this league and she's the Fever star player, So this is going to be really crucial for them to compete at a high level for the next 2 weeks until she comes back. And I believe the Indiana Fever are good enough to compete without her. And this is somewhat of a good thing for the Fever players because it's going to show people what they are capable of. This should give them that edge to say, hey, yeah, Caitlin's a great player, generational talent, and trust me, that term gets thrown out too loosely now to describe some of these players that are just really good. But man, generational talent means once every blue moon, extremely great type of player, and that's CC. So people gotta stop throwing that term around a lot. But yeah, the Fever, they're really good to compete for the next 2 weeks without her. We all saw how Aaliyah Boston played her rookie year, the season before Caitlin got there. She played great. That was like her most efficient season. And it's looking like she's playing on that level again this year. Aaliyah Boston is taking a really big leap. As you see, again, it's a small sample size. It's just 4 games. But this is why I always stress on people to watch the games live. If you just see how she's moving, she looks like she's in much better shape than she was last year. Her movements are sharper. Her IQ's always been good. That's why I love Aaliyah Boston game. Her IQ is really, really high. She doesn't really care about scoring a lot of buckets. She's always looking to pass the ball first as well. A lot of times, if you see when she gets the ball, she's always making really good passes. She's one of the best passing post players in the WNBA, arguably the best. Honestly, if you want to think about all the post players that are in the WNBA, Aaliyah Boston definitely has to be in that top 3 in terms of best passing bigs. But yeah, good IQ, can really score in the block. Her mid-range game is coming along really, really well. She can knock down a 12-foot mid-range shot. And her defense is pretty good. She's definitely a really, really good rim protector. Man, Aaliyah Boston, I'm not worried about her for the next 2 weeks. I know Aaliyah Boston's going to perform well. And I know Kelsey's going to perform well. That's our core of the team. CC, AB, and Kelsey. The only thing is, I just don't want to see Kelsey play that, ISO, dribble, shoot a contested, heavily contested jump shot type of basketball. Kelsey Mitchell, if y'all don't know, I'm not trying to bash her, so by me saying this, please don't take it like that, because I know how a lot of people who watch WNBA content be. This is not me bashing her, but it's just constructive criticism. She does play that, street ball type of style, especially if you watched her before Caitlin got here, like years before she got here. And she's always been a great scorer. I've said this for a while. Kelsey Mitchell is arguably the most elite bucket getter in the WNBA. And when Caitlin Clark came, it in a way improved her game because she was playing with another player in the backcourt that's a really solid passer and can take the pressure off her in terms of the scoring load, right? That's why I call them the most dynamic backcourt in the WNBA. And I made a video months ago titled Kelsey Mitchell is the most elite scorer, something like that. But, y'all can go back and look it up on my channel. Really good video. But yeah, I was breaking down the numbers that showed how efficient Kelsey Mitchell was last season. It was by far her most efficient year in her career thus far. And it was because she was able to play off the ball more. Caitlin created so many easy shots for Kelsey. She's so lethal off the ball. And it's not like she can't create her own shot because, again, that's what she really likes to do. That's like her natural instinct when it comes to, her style of play, her basketball archetype, her game. But when Caitlin was there, man, you can just see how their chemistry, got better over time. When Caitlin got to the Fever, right, the first couple games, Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston chemistry was already good. Literally, if you go back and watch, their chemistry was already good. And even still to this day, the best action for the Fever is the Caitlin Clark and the Aaliyah Boston pick and roll. I'm telling you, that pick and roll is up there with the Stockton and Malone, Nash and Amari Stoudemire pick and roll. It's gonna be one of the best pick and roll duos in basketball history, especially on the women's side. Because man, that is just a lethal play. Because again, Aaliyah Boston, she's such a good passer herself as well, and it's like her and Caitlin, they just know where to be. How to just how to run that pick and roll, man. They just know how to do that. But yeah, Kelsey, she's becomes more efficient when she plays off the ball. But yeah, she has a really great handle. Beautiful, beautiful ball handling. She can, cross her opponent up. And if you look at the way how Kelsey Mitchell dribbles, again, she's my top 5 player. So me just saying this is just, again, constructive criticism. If you see the way she dribbles, though, right, it's arguably one of the best handles in the league. It looked like she has the ball on the string when she's sizing her opponent up, getting ready to shake and bake him. You feel me? Like, it's a beautiful thing to watch. She has a good handle, but man, sometimes you don't need to over dribble. Look at players like MJ, Kobe. They literally would take like 3 dribbles max, and then get to their spots, rise up over their opponent and shoot. So less dribbling comes more efficient. So I want the Fever to play really good ball movement and just play super fast and just beat teams on transition. Like I've been saying for the last couple of vids that I did on the Fever. They look like one of the best transition teams in the WNBA. And that just might be because Caitlin Clark herself is arguably the best transition player in women's basketball history. Just the way her speed, she can see all 9 players on the court when she's going to transition. And it's just like, it's her world. That open court is her world, man. But yeah, the Fever players, when you watch their training camp, they just look like they're all in good shape. The way they run up and down the court on offense was amazing. But I do realize within the last 4 games, because I actually watched the full games live, when I do notice they struggle in transition defense. Great offensive transition team, but on defense, it's like, man, some of them kind of, they're not getting back there quick enough, and that's what they got to do. Play with good ball movement, because y'all have some solid passers. I already know Sophie Cunningham is going to play that point guard position, and it's going to be interesting to see how Sydney Colson is going to play, man. I doubt she's going to get that much PT, but she definitely, well, within this 2 weeks, she's definitely probably going to get more PT, since CC's not going to be playing. But yeah, I'm talking about over the course of the season, she's not going to get that much playing time. She's going to come in, for like few key minutes just to get Caitlin some rest. But yeah, within these next 2 weeks, I'm telling you, Sophie Cunningham is going to play that point guard type of role. She's a high IQ player. I know she's going to make some good passes. She can definitely, I'm not saying she's like a traditional point guard, but she can, in a way, orchestrate the offense. Make sure players are in the spots where they need to be, to run like a really good set. I feel like out of all the guard players, Sophie can do that. Again, I don't want Kelsey to run the point. Kelsey is a legit traditional 2 guard. Let her, play off the ball more. And there might be some spells where the Fever are gonna need some buckets, and Kelsey is legit gonna be their bucket getter. She could do her little, 1-on-1 thing, but man, just beat teams in transition, play with really, really good ball movement, and get back on defense, please. Indiana really, really gotta get back on defense, and I want to see Timpson play more. Michaela Timpson, the pogo stick, super athletic, super vertical player. Her ceiling is real high, man. I'm telling y'all. Hey, y'all gonna come back to this video probably a year or 2 from now. I'm like, damn, he was right. But everybody who knows about Michaela Timpson, man. I've been high on her for a while. Really, really good player. And DeWanna Bonner, please score more than 2 points. DeWanna Bonner's gonna have to get back to her to what she really was. I know she's a much older player. This isn't prime Phoenix Mercury DeWanna, but DeWanna was really, really good for the Connecticut Sun last year. She was averaging 15 points a game, and that's pretty much what is her career average. She's like a 15, 16 point per game scorer for her career. DeWanna can score the ball now. And I know it's a small sample size, so it's just 4 games. She's probably getting used to the fever system or whatever. But I do like what I see from DeWanna Bonner defensively. Honestly, she's one of the team's best defenders, and she's rebounding the ball really, really good. She's rebounding the ball really well. 5 boards. I like the way she was boxing out, and it looks like she just has to be a bit more aggressive offensively in terms of hunting for her shot, because she's gonna have to be able to score the ball, man. And I'm not saying she has to go out there and drop 15 to 18 points again this season. If DeWanna could average again anywhere from 10 to 12 points on efficient shooting, at least 44% field goal shooting, hey, that's a good year. That's a really good year, and that's what the team will really need. All right, but yeah, y'all tell me your thoughts and opinions about this Fever team, man. Damaris Dantas, he has to definitely shoot the ball well, and Damaris Dantas is like a gunner. When she gets the ball, she's just looking to shoot all the time. So definitely find a way to get Damaris Dantas some more looks. Run some pick and pops for her. She loves to shoot the ball, man. She when she gets it, she shoots it. Sophie's gonna do her thing, man. Just a tough player. Now, the one thing I love about Sophie, when her shots is not falling, she's gonna hustle still. She's gonna play really good defense to her best effort, and that's what it's about. Because hey, sometimes all these players, even the greats, you're not gonna have a good shooting night every single game. But hey, what are you doing when your shots is not falling? You gotta do the little things. Play good defense. Get some stops. Hustle. Dive for loose balls. Things like that. That's what win games, and that's what win championships. So man, this team is gonna be good. This team's gonna be good. And when you look at the schedule, right? They said 2 weeks that Caitlin might be gone for. And she might come back around, the 19th when they played the Golden State Valkyries, or the 17th when they played the Connecticut Sun. But who knows? Who knows? Because they just announced this on Monday, so it was super random. Super random. Some people have been speculating that Caitlin was injured, though. If you look it up online and everything. There was even some Fever players saying, oh, Caitlin needs to get some rest, like in the post-game interviews and stuff like that. So, hey, they knew about this injury. They knew about this injury now. But again, it's only going to be 2 weeks, up until the 14th or 19th of June. And man, at most, I could only see this Fever team losing like 3 games at most within these next 2 weeks. All right. But yeah, again, tell me your thoughts and opinions in the comments section. Do you agree with me? Do you think the Fever are going to do pretty well within the next 2 weeks without Caitlin? And man, just tell me everything, man. Because this is going to be a really good test for them. And hey, it's Fever Nation all day. They're going to do really good. Let's not worry, man. We got Natasha Howard. The way she's able to score in that half-court setting is real. It's really good. So, Natasha Howard's playing really, really well so far. But yeah, Fever going to be good. Kelsey Mitchell, go ball out. Aaliyah, go ball out. Sophie, go ball out. Hey, Lexi, go ball out. Man, Indiana, just go ball out for CC for the next 2 weeks, man. Do it for CC, all right? All right, tell me your thoughts and opinions. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned in. Till next video.